So my first area was Gijón in Spain, and it's a region sort of in the center of Spain, like up north, center north of Spain. Um, it's known as like Asturia, like it's the sort of like the not county or country, but like sort of like the area how it's split up in the northern area. Because the northern area of Spain has little regions. So there's like Basque Country, was because the Basque people want to say that that's their country, and then in the middle area is Asturia, and then it goes to Gallegan, like Gallego and all that stuff. So it was all it was all like a brand new experience for me. So I knew Spanish because I like my parents spoke Spanish, but I didn't tend to speak it very often until I actually joined the church because we went to church. It was a Spanish speaking church, so I got to practice up my Spanish, and so being there for the first time, like I'm like, okay, I know Spanish. I can talk to the people here. And I remember the first time we stopped somebody, they start talking to me, and I don't know what they're saying for some reason, because Spanish from Spain is a bit different. The dialect or the not the dialect so much, but the accent is completely different from what I was used to, and it sort of like threw me back a little bit. And I'm like, they're speaking really fast. They're speaking differently, and I don't know what to say and how to respond, and I'm just like nodding my head. And so that's how it was for like probably like a day or two, and then finally I'm like, okay, I get what they're saying, and now I want to be able to talk to them. And it was always interesting because being at home, like I was always told like your Spanish has an accent, but then being on the mission, like when the people in Spain would talk to me, they're like, oh, you speak Spanish really well, and I'm like, oh, thanks. um, and then I think the first person I stopped was like right off the train. Like my companion's like, all right, let's put our stuff down, let's go get some groceries, and I want you to stop somebody. And I was like, okay. And I'm like, well, can I see how it's done first? And so he does it, and I'm like, just like in awe, and I'm like, oh whoa, lots of words were said. I don't know what's going on, even though I should know this language. And then I tried, and then they're like, go away. And I'm just like, am I supposed to follow them, or am I supposed to just give up, or what's going on? And so I had to get used to like, getting rejected. It's like when I think back to it, like it is sort of weird to get stopped on the street, but I mean that's what we were doing. We're talking to people on the street, just saying hi. Let me introduce myself. You just talk to them and just start a conversation out of the blue. And so that was a whole new experience because when you're at home, like if you start a conversation, you're usually in the same place, you're sitting down, it's a coworker or it's somebody in the classroom. But yeah, in the mission, it was people you've never seen in your life before, walking somewhere or waiting for the bus or whatever, and you're about to enter their lives for the first time and say, hey, do you want to know about the church? And so yeah, that was really interesting and but fun.